The top 8 probiotic foods in the world. Probiotics are friendly live bacteria and yeasts that naturally live inside your body, especially in your gut, mostly the large intestines, but also in your mouth, urinary tract, your lungs, and on the outside of your skin. These friendly microbes have many different health benefits. One of the main benefits is that they fight off pathogens like harmful bacteria and viruses by taking up space and preventing the harmful microbes from growing and spreading in your body. Probiotics also support your digestive system in breaking down foods and absorbing nutrients, whilst preventing bloating and indigestion. Probiotics also help to produce B vitamins and butyrate, which can help to control your blood sugars. They make neurotransmitters for your brain, which lowers stress and anxiety, which helps to improve your sleep and help to regulate hormones like insulin to prevent you from gaining too much weight. Unfortunately, many people have an imbalance in their microbiome because they're eating too many junk foods, artificial sweeteners, or they're taking antibiotics and drugs, which can kill off the friendly microorganisms, causing an imbalance. Fortunately, there are certain fermented foods that you can eat which contain live strains of friendly microbes to improve your overall health and your microbiome, and these are exactly what we'll be talking about in today's video. Just a quick reminder, this video is for educational purposes only, so do speak to your doctor if you have any medical concerns. The first item is one of the best natural sources of probiotics, kefir. Kefir is a liquid type of yogurt made from fermented milk from cows, goats, or sheep, and it's actually much easier to digest than regular yogurt for those with lactose intolerance. Kefir contains up to 10 times more probiotics than Greek yogurt, with over 61 different strains of friendly yeasts and bacteria, and between 15 to 27 billion colony-forming units per serving. I recommend eating 1 serving of kefir per day to really boost the health of your microbiome. You can make this at home using kefir grains and milk, or you can purchase it from health food stores. Kefir was used by Russian doctors in the 19th century to treat ailments like tuberculosis because of its immune-boosting effects. Studies show us that the friendly microbes found in kefir can help to lower the risk of cancer cell formation by protecting your DNA from oxidative damage. The next probiotic-rich food is called kimchi. Kimchi is a traditional Korean dish made from a mixture of fermented radishes, chili, ginger, onions, and cabbage, and it's actually one of the healthiest superfoods in the world. Fermented vegetables are made in a process which is called lacto-fermentation. Basically, the vegetables and the spices are brined in salt to kill any bad bacteria, and then they're crushed into a jar and covered for a few days. The natural wild probiotic cultures that are already in the vegetables, such as lactobacillus, starts to produce lactic acid and acetic acid. The microbes then eat any sugar present in the vegetables and start fermenting them so that they can multiply, becoming a superfood for your gut. This fermentation process helps to break down cell structures in the vegetables and the spices, making the existing nutrients more bioavailable and easier for your body to absorb. Kimchi is particularly special as the ingredients alone are all excellent for helping your liver to detoxify harmful substances from your body, whilst the probiotics are also amazing for your digestive system and overall health. 1 cup of kimchi contains an astonishing 5 billion CFUs of probiotics. Number 3 is Bulgarian yogurt. Bulgarian yogurt tends to be less processed and contains higher amounts of friendly microbes than regular yogurt, between 10 to 18 billion colony-forming units per cup. This type of yogurt contains a unique strain of bacteria which is called Lactobacillus bulgaricus, along with Streptococcus thermophilus. Both these have been shown to help people who struggle to consume dairy products like cheese, milk, or yogurt due to lactose intolerance. The friendly strains that are found in Bulgarian yogurt help the body produce lactase, an enzyme that helps your body to break down the lactose, which is milk sugar. I recommend diluting this yogurt with cold water, adding salt, and mixing it with baby cucumbers, dill, and garlic to make a Bulgarian soup called tartar. If you're finding this information helpful so far, please hit the like, subscribe, and turn all notifications on to stay updated with my latest health and nutrition tips. Coming back now to number 4, which is Kombucha Tea. If you're looking for a healthy alternative to alcohol to help you relax and release stress, Kombucha tea is a fantastic option. This is black tea and sugar that's been fermented, which removes the sugars, leaving you with live beneficial bacteria, healthy acids, and trace amounts of alcohol. Make sure when you're buying kombucha that you choose a brand that doesn't contain any more than 3 grams of sugar per serving, and only drink small amounts to enjoy its anxiety-soothing properties. It's important to note, however, that if you have gastritis or a stomach ulcer, please avoid this drink, as its pH is a little too acidic, which could aggravate pockets of damage in your stomach. Number 5 is one of my favorites, sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is a type of fermented cabbage, which is a staple in German cuisine, but it's now eaten all around the world for its many health benefits, especially when it comes to healing the gut. Regular cabbage is loaded with methylmethionine, also called vitamin U, and it's well known for healing stomach ulcers, improving gut health, and feeding the colon cells so that they can heal from all types of damage. If you have any type of autoimmune disease, it's recommended to start loading up on cabbage and also sauerkraut. Coincidentally, sauerkraut is also one of the richest sources of vitamin C on the planet, with over 700 milligrams per serving, helping to boost your immune system and stimulate collagen production for healthier skin, nails, joints, eyes, etc. Please make sure that the sauerkraut and other fermented vegetables that you purchase are unpasteurized. This is very important, as pasteurized products have been heated and cooked, which destroys their beneficial live bacteria, so stay away from these. Up next is number 6, natto. Natto is a product made by fermenting organic soybeans, which was perfected in Japan over 1,000 years ago. Natto has a stringy texture and a very pungent flavour. However, it is one of the most powerful fermented foods for improving blood flow around the body and protecting the heart. Natto is rich in vitamin K2, a nutrient which helps to remove a buildup of calcium that's lodged in your arteries, and it pulls it out and puts it into the bones where it belongs. This can help to make your arteries more flexible. Natto also contains an enzyme called nattokinase, which has been shown in studies to help thin the blood and prevent blood clots from forming, which could have triggered a stroke, a pulmonary embolism, or a heart attack. Number 7 is pickles, with between 12 to 14 billion CFUs per cup serving. Fermented pickles that are made in brine, not the vinegar variety, are yet another amazing superfood for your gut and your entire microbiome. Pickle juice in particular can be consumed to relieve leg cramps, eye twitching, PMS, and muscle spasms due to its high concentration of electrolytes. The healthy acids from both the pickles and the pickle juice can be used to relieve heartburn and acid reflux by helping to normalize the pH of your stomach. Like all of these fermented foods, please check the labels and make sure that there are no added preservatives and that they are unpasteurized, or you can simply make them yourself at home. 8. Other probiotic-rich foods. Although there's a definite lack of data out there on fermented foods, you can actually ferment any type of vegetable, herb, or plant matter that you like. This means that there are a diverse range of different fermented foods in the world that you may not have even heard of or tried yet. Let's take a look at some others that I highly recommend. Sauerkraut, made from fermented turnips in Germany. Miso, made from fermented soybeans, rice, or barley, originating in ancient China. Tempeh is an Indonesian form of fermented soy. Dushi is a culinary paste made from spices and fermented black beans in China. Potong is a steamed cake made from fermented rice in the Philippines. The classic Greek yogurt is made from fermented cow's milk from Greece. Furundu is made from mashed and fermented sesame seeds in West Africa. There's also crème fraîche made from fermented heavy cream in France. And there's thousands of variations that I encourage you to try to increase the diversity and the health of your own microbiome. Finally, I'd like to talk a little bit about the importance of prebiotics as opposed to probiotics. As you've learned in this video, probiotics are live bacteria that we can consume from fermented foods, which can colonize parts of our bodies such as the gut to help us stay strong and healthy. But what about the existing microbes that already live inside you? Well, that's where prebiotics come in. Prebiotics are basically the food that will feed your existing microbes. Prebiotics mostly come in the form of soluble fiber and plant sugars from various fruits, vegetables, seeds and nuts. Although our own bodies can't digest soluble fiber, the microbes that live in your gut do it for you. They ferment the prebiotic fiber and this gives them energy. As these microbes become energized, they release some very powerful healing chemicals like butyrate, lactic acid and propionic acid, all of which have some amazing health properties, especially in protecting the lining of your intestines, preventing toxins from leaching into your gut and autoimmune diseases arising, like psoriasis, arthritis, fibromyalgia, etc. Without further ado, here's some of the best sources of prebiotic fiber to support your existing microbes. Artichokes, chia seeds, psyllium, garlic, leek, asparagus, dandelion greens, chicory root and avocados. I recommend that you start eating a mixture of both probiotic and prebiotic foods on a daily basis, and soon you'll start to notice changes in both your physical and your mental health. Be sure to let me know how you're getting on in the comments below. If you'd like to learn about some of the healthiest foods in the world with no carbs and no sugars, go ahead and tap on this video on the screen now. Thank you so much for watching my video today, and as always, I wish you great health, wealth, and happiness.